Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, B.A. We know who most of these squads are now, and their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
Here's the starting group for Portland. We've got Klingon, Jeremy Grant out there with Toumani Camara. Then there's Avdia, and it's Sissoko in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Fears. Launches it, and Trey Murphy gets a three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Grant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, Grant showing you great confidence inside and his ability to score at the rim.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid.
Now here's Avdia, a great scorer, averaging almost 26 a game. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, the miss by Grant.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
To the inside. Here's Bay. And he drops it in from the low post.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
And here's Avdia. 17 points in his last outing. Pulls up on the wing. Klingon controls the rebound and the putback.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
Now here's Bay doing some... Wow!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
And that's what he's known for, great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball. And legs the impact of Toumani Camara, a big reason the Blazers have been ahead of schedule.
Yeah, Brian, he is a classic example of a guy who doesn't need the ball to make a big impact on your team. He does all of the little things that help you win.
A coach's dream, making a name for himself now.
Leaves a lot of skin on the floor.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Murray's checked in for Camara, and Shaden Sharp subbed in for Sissoko. Grant, the pass to Avdia. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Bay with a screen on Avdia. Alvarado, the pass to Bay. 5 on the clock. Back to Alvarado. Fires the three. The rebound by Murray. Portland trailing here to the middle. Here's Avdia. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Queen. Bay against Murray. Here's Queen. And again, no good by New Orleans. Sharp goes in. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it is tough to lose when you get that many more chances to score.
On the court right now for Portland, we've got Murray. He's out there with Robert Williams. And it's Sharp in at the 2. Williams with the screen. Goes up on the wing. And that one's good. Sharp's got his first 2 points.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Grant, when you talk about the Pelicans, year after year, it comes back to health.
And you sometimes wonder if there's something in the water in New Orleans or some bad juju, because they're certainly due for some better luck.
Here's McGowan's. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Well, that's just excellent rebounding fundamentals right there. He found a body, and he cleared him out.
Now here's Love. No points yet. Three-pointer Sharp. Nails it from 3.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
Look, I know it's easier said than done, but you've got to just move on. You can't dwell on it and let it affect the next performance.
Teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little free happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Fears, guarded by Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots. Shooting 2.
That one's off. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Avdia, good.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Fears. No made baskets yet. Pass to Jones. Looney, a screen on Avdia. Clock at 4. They need this. Looney through contact.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Now here's Klingon. Here's Sharp. And And he dunks it down.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Pass to Looney. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. For three, Fears. Portland with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Sissoko. And here's Sharp. Lets it go from deep. And it's Queen with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 7. Pass to Fears. Back to Jones. Looney, a screen on Avdia. Jones from outside. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Takes it inside.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
This one for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Borrego, and in the second half, what are you looking to do offensively to sort of retake the pace of this game?
We're going to get some easy baskets, get to their paint, try to get to the free throw line, slow the game down a little bit, get some easy ones, and then we'll find some shooters as we go.
One step at a time. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Warriors, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Trailblazers.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Ryan Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
So it's the Pelicans now. They trail by 9. Trey Murphy out there with Fears. Then it's Herb Jones. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Queen in at the 5. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Bey, good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now here's Grant, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Clock at 6. Avdia from outside, and it's Queen with a rebound. And New Orleans shooting the rock well at 46%. Legs talking about Trey Murphy. Just how good can he become?
Well, his improvement has really been something to watch, B.A. He's a talented scorer and shooter who also does a great job moving the ball. And the scary thing is he has more room to improve.
Now here's Kamara. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Sissoko with the bucket.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Fears, trailing by 10. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Hey, good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Sissoko. Oh, he tries a three, and Bay pulls it down. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Queen, fires the three. The rebound by Sissoko.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Kamara. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Here's Sissoko. Sinks it from distance. Sissoko's got 8.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Let's get all your attention right here on center court. Here comes the Pelicans squad.
Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in, and also a switch here for Portland. Sharp's checked in. A minute and a half left in the third. Pass to Fears. Takes the three. And again, New Orleans no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer, what a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
Offensive board. Klingon laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And this is where you feed the big man Klingon. He knows how to execute from this close.
Fires for three. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Kamara. Outside Sharp. That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Substitution on the court.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Shot clock at 5. Murray for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pelicans trail by 13. Alvarado outside. To the left wing. Here's McGowan's. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Avdia out there with Murray. Then it's Shaden Sharp, and it's Rupert in a 2-guard. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's Portland now. Here's Rupert. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Pass to McGowan's. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Portland leading by 10. Outside Sharp. They set a pick. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Inside. Pass to Matkovic. And that one is hammered home.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Trailblazers lead by 8. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. New Orleans will go for a different look here. Queen, he's checked in for Matkovic. Sadiq Bey comes in for Misi. Jones, he's checked in for McGowan's. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, "You're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work." Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Klingon. Outside Grant. 6 to shoot. Ooh, the shot misses.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Now Bey. No good from 3.
Well, let's make no mistake about it, if you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Grant. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Jeremy Grant, look at those ups.
And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for New Orleans. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now it's Jones. He fires. Avdia rips down the board. Trailblazers lead by 10. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, no good on the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Now Bay. Both hands there for a little extra.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism, Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Outside Grant. Left side Kamara. Here's Avdia. Puts up the tray. Oh, it's off. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Bay. Now it's Jones. He launches. The three is in.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Avdia. They double him with Bay. Avdia outside. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Trey Murphy the third. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Sissoko. Taking the 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. The Pelicans call timeout. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Board. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Portland, Denny Avdia.
Take a break. Take a break.
Line for 2.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Shot's no good. So the Trailblazers win it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Ali LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.